how's it going? What's up? Been a long time. Finally got to make a video. So, as Sikhs, sometimes growing up, we're in a community that's not so diverse, and even if we're with our own community, with Punjabis our own, we can still get some insults, right? We still get insults, and I just want to give some ways of names that you can be called, and how you can answer those questions back without being too pissed off, right? So it's insults that even like Punjabi, even some one day they can go through like racism and as Sikhs you'll get it. Like for me, I don't really get it too much because I'm confident the way I show them, like "Inu ki kehna hai," right? So you just have to be proud of yourself, right? Dadi, muchhe pak. I'm proud. I'm proud. So there's one insult that I do know of. Our own Punjabis will say, "Oh, kidda Giani." Giani is just that kind of term that's just like, it's like so normalized. Like sometimes it can just be like, like not too much as a tease, but some people just like, make fun of you with the Giani. Giani, is actually a term which is someone that has knowledge, right? And the thing is, a Monna could be a Giani too. A Monna, the guy could have so much knowledge, he just doesn't have case, he's just not in the Sikhi, right? But the thing is, oh, kidda Giani, right? The answer that you have to give to that person is, yeah, man, I'm proud to be Sikh and I'm proud to have case, right? I'm proud, I'm Sikh, and I'm proud to have case. The other person, Bonna's a Sikh too, right? And he'd be like it's hard to give a answer to that, right? Because they can be like, oh shit, what do I say now, right? Right? And there's another insult, like if somebody says, like if you're in England, right? Yo, Paki, what's up, right? Like, no, boo, dude, I ain't a Paki. So there's different answers you could give it, right? Some people are not like, Khalistani or anything, right? But like, no, bro, I'm a Khalistani, right? They'll be like, what is that, right? Like, search it up, right? Or you say, nah, bro, I ain't Punjabi. Or if somebody says like, you dirty Indian, right? Say, no, I'm Punjabi, bro. I'm Punjabi pride. Or you can say I'm Khalistani. If you don't want to go that far, you can just say I'm Punjabi. Yo, I'm proud to be Punjabi. You gotta, you don't take an insult. You just be like, yeah, I'm Punjabi. Punjabi is glory, man. You don't get affected by nothing, right? Right? You don't get affected by nothing. If somebody's just like, hey, Osama, right? This is where you have to be like, it's like, yo, hey, Osama, you terrorist, right? Be like, bro, don't call me Osama. Call me Pinder Noah. Right? And I'd be like, who the fuck's that? Who's that? Right? And like, search it up. They're gonna be searching, be like, but it says he's a militant, and Wikipedia says he's a terrorist. These guys don't know. And be like, doesn't be like, search more about him. Or if somebody says, let's say you live in a place where there's not a lot of Sikhs, and he'd be like, yo, why do you wear that? Why do you wear that shit on your head, right? Why do you wear that shit on your head? And be like, bro, this ain't shit. You should know, man. This is what kings wear. This represents equality. This represents justice. This represents standing against oppression. Man, if you want to call me that, I'm not gonna hate on you to do that, because this represents royalty. I have to treat you with love, right? If you want to treat me like shit, that's fine. But I'm a king. I wear this. If you want to say like that, first of all, try to see what the Sikh turban means before you call this thing shit. And then after researching it, come back to me and see if you want to call it shit. If that person still goes on and be like, and then you just explain and be like, do you want to know? But if they be like, oh, that's your crap, be like, bye-bye. You don't have to deal with that stuff, right? Or be like, some people be like, when you're growing your dadi out, right? Some young Sikhs, they'd be like, our dadis don't come out so well, right? And be like, hey, what's those pubes on your face, right? Right? Or, yo, if you shave that off, you get bunch of girls, man. Yo, you get bunch of, people in Surrey, the way they talk. I mean, Fukuri type, right? You say this is what you're supposed to be like. If they be like, what's that on your head? Be like, man, I respect you. You want to be normal like everybody else? That's fine, like everyone's shaving stuff. But I'm natural. I go according to how Waheguru made me. I don't have to have anybody's acceptance, just his, the way he created me. If they talk about girls and be like, I'm above that. I don't have to steep down to girls. I love myself enough. I don't need the girls. Right? That you gotta think. You gotta be smart when you give the reactions, man. Be smart when you give the reactions. You know, you have to. If you are a Sikh and you're dealing with that stuff and you don't know the answers you're supposed to give back, that's the thing is try to find out about your history, about the meaning of everything. Answers come out easy, man. Like nobody's gonna say that stuff. Maybe you're gonna be like, "Yo, kiddang Giani?" Be like, "Yeah, man, I'm proud." You don't accept that you're a Giani, right? What's bad about being Giani? What's bad about that insult? You just being like you're a bunch of knowledge. Be like, bro, I don't got that much knowledge. It'd be nice if I was a Giani. It'd be nice if I was a Giani, but right now I'm not. But if you're gonna call me a Giani because I got kiss, I got a beard, right? Man, I'm proud to be Sikh, and I'm proud to have my case. I'm proud to have my pag, my dari, my stash, right? It's pride, man. And be like, I'm proud. I'm a Sikh. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? And just give them a smile. They won't get that reply, man. It's insane to think how with Gore we get like the shit and stuff. But that's why the Munne they've been like that, because it's just like we've become just like pura just sharm hogi sanu. We're embarrassed of our beards, embarrassed of our pugs. Bro, me, I dealt with that kind of shit too. And oh tera Giani hona hun, tene okha hona job li. Man, it doesn't matter. My guru's Sroop, that I got an identity now. I have something that I can stick with. I'm proud. I don't have to be Laliparari, right? I don't know what they say in Punjabi, they kind of say that. But I don't have to mix in, right? I'm my own thing. And I stand out, I represent, and it's all about identity. Be proud of who you are. And that's all I like to say. I know a lot of people have this senseless. It's like, even our own do that. Sare, both sharm wali gal hai, guys. That our own Punjabis, like someone, they're making fun of they're like Singh bros. Just because of your insecurities, just because if you can't be that brave, you're gonna make fun of them. I don't consider those. If you're gonna make fun of your bros that are keeping, saying you guys ain't Sikh. You guys are Hindu. No hate to Hindus. You guys aren't Sikh. By all means, there's Monne that are good. They are Sikh. But if you're gonna make fun of your Singh bros, you ain't a Sikh, bro. Get the if they were mean, right? The people you're calling like Giani and stuff would be like, they could say you ain't a Sikh. They could be so brutal to you, man. But these are nice replies you give. Anyways, I hope you enjoy and you take something from this.